how significant is it that the Iranian missiles evade the so-called Iron Dome defense of the Israeli government?
Oh, it's incredibly significant. This is a huge shock to Israel and to its supporters, particularly the United States. The fact that, there are plenty of videos online right now showing many Iranian missiles making impact demonstrates that Israel does not have this impunity. They are susceptible to attack, and that those who scoffed at the Iranians in April, if we remember, the last Iranian attack on Israel, Judge, was last April, and the Iranians gave 3 days notice, and then they sent their oldest inventory. I mean, in fact, it was so telegraphed that the Iranians they broadcast the firing of the drones at Israel, knowing that those drones had a 6-hour flight time. I mean, so that the purpose of those warning shots by Iran were just not understood. We're mostly and mainly mocked by Israel and the United States and others in the West who believe in their superiority, particularly their technological superiority. We saw how well Israel's technological superiority worked on October 7th. And here we have another example of that, where you have multiple missiles getting through. We don't know what the targets are yet. One, I heard earlier that when the Americans earlier today issued these warnings that Iran would conduct an attack on Israel, that the targets would be IDF bases, primarily air bases, as well as the Mossad headquarters. And so not striking, civilian populations, not striking
unlike the IDF, the Ukrainian military is seeking to avoid hitting civilians.
That is seems to be the case. Killing civilians is part and parcel of how the Israeli military conducts itself. It's part of Israeli warfare. There's no distinction between killing civilians and the military. They are equal and as worthy targets as military targets, because that's Israel's doctrine, and that's been Israel's doctrine throughout its history.
Is there any other country that has this doctrine? Because that is in utter defiance of the laws of war and of treaties to which Israel is a signatory.
I don't know of any state that acts in that